Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's Car Stereo Talk Live, and I'm your host, Dean. Speaking to us from the corner, hello, Fernando. And this gentleman right here, for those of you that don't remember or can't think of what his name is, or just going, I've never seen him before. This is Matthew Palumbo. Wow. Yeah, this is Matthew Palumbo. Sorry, I was like... I
got going too fast.
Yes, I tripped over my own tongue. Matthew Palumbo of Audio Control. He's been with us for years now.
Yes, sir.
He's one of the OGs of Audio Control, and he is here today to talk to us about some new Epic. And we can't talk about Epic without where Epic comes from. It's Epicenter. Epicenter.
Epicenter.
We all hate that.
Yeah,
that's like how it's an epicenter. But we're gonna, and it's almost like when they did that, I go, dude, did they not get the whole like years and years of like, it's not an epic center,
right?
But you know what I mean? Did that ever cross your mind for the moment where you were like, really?
Right.
That's what we came
Epic.
Up. We're gonna call it Epic. I get it, but
got to play off that Epicenter name.
Oh my god,
too popular.
Yes. So anyways, today we're gonna talk to you about a new Epic amplifier along with the new stuff. We got new stuff, so that's really what it is. It's been a minute. How you been?
Very well. Yeah, things are good in the desert. So
things are good in the desert. Yes, that's right. You recently moved.
Yeah. So no longer in the Northwest. Live out in Arizona now. So
you put your in case of depression kit away.
Yep, exactly. Got away from the gray and the rain and the drizzle and all that.
It's kind of weird to go outside and it's like, wow. There's
like last year, Christmas Eve, we were in the pool and it was, 70, 80 degrees.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, we were swimming and it's sunny and there's palm trees and it was great.
So that's
very different.
That's a weird one. Like, cause we get similar weather, just way damper.
Much more humid.
More humid.
Yeah.
But like it's weird because the Christmas that it's like 80 or 90 degrees and you're just going, you're just dying for like, could I just get a 60 or a 50? Because it just doesn't feel
as Christmassy. Yeah, it's different for sure.
Yeah, welcome to Arizona. What's up? Sizzle Sticks lives there. But I'm going out in December or January. I'll be out there again for another Mobile Solutions things. I've been told.
Yeah, I owe Brian a phone call actually, so that reminds me.
Yeah, hey, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for you. But anyways, welcome guys. We're going to be talking about new stuff as always, but if you do have audio control questions or questions about audio control, or just general questions, if Fernando deems it necessary, we will pop it up on the screen and we will address it. So please feel free to do that. One of the products, oddly enough, which is sitting right here, we've been talking about, we mentioned, and it has some really cool features. And today we're going to dig deep into those. So where would you like to start, Matthew?
Yeah, let's start with the Epic X enclosures. So the Epic X subwoofers came out a little while ago, and the idea was to have we call it a street bass woofer. Street bass. So meaning sounds good, plays music, gets loud, but doesn't require as much power, right? Like doesn't need thousands and thousands of watts. So that's where Epic X was born.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm hitting buttons here and doing bad things. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
No, it's fine. They didn't see it.
Okay,
I saw it.
Okay,
so
go
ahead.
Yeah, so that's the Epic X woofers. They come in an 8, 10, or 12. They're dual voice coil.
Oh, they do come in an 8.
Yep, Yep. They all handle right around 500 watts. 10 and 12 or 500. The 8 is 400, but close enough. And then what's cool is great sounding woofer, plenty of output, all that good stuff.
This is the woofer that you and Gary came on.
Yeah.
Okay, let me rephrase. This is a woofer that you came on, and then Gary interjected
dropped
himself.
Yep.
And started talking about like the bump back suspension.
Exactly.
The extended pull piece.
Yep. These are the woofers that are still in Gary's Prius, which was at MasterTech Expo and a couple other shows.
And now is in the
Epic Silverado.
Breathalyzer.
Yeah. The Epic Silverado has
take your breath away car.
18 of these 12s in it, so that thing's a monster.
It is.
But yeah, these are the new Epic X V series loaded enclosures, and
I'm gonna pull this woofer out.
Yeah, do it.
But before, what I actually want to talk about first isn't really probably what you're thinking.
Okay.
I want to talk about the box.
Yep.
Because there's one really cool feature about this box. Okay, there's several really cool features about this box. But
I already know what you're gonna say.
Yes. So
terminal cup, right? Standard terminal cup.
And this is on the side of the box that might not be the side I want it to be on.
So it's got a little plate that you can remove and swap the terminal cup from side to side. Brilliant, right? It's so simple. But why did anybody else think of that, right?
Sadly, yes.
Yeah, it's
like,
always
it's like
it's very audio control, right? Like we always think of that one little thing that makes it a little bit different, a little bit special.
it is so dumb, but it is so not dumb.
I know.
No one has ever done it, but
I
everyone
feel
should
dumb
have done
explaining it. Like when I'm at SEMA and they're like, so tell me what's special about this. And I'm like, well, there's this thing.
Yeah.
And I tell them and they kind of look at me like, really? That's a feature? And I go, hey,
dude,
have you ever been an installer? And when they don't appreciate that, you know they were never an installer.
It's like if the amp is over here,
Right.
I now have to run a wire all the way around.
Or if this is in my trunk and my my wheel well is right here,
Yes,
like I want my wire over there maybe so that I don't see it. I don't want wire doing this in my trunk or whatever.
So there again, it's one of those silly things.
Yep.
And listen, when you're making a custom box, I get it. You're gonna put it where it needs to go sometimes.
Where you thought it
never when I get it. But so anyways, to me that's cool feature number one.
On top of that, internal bracing, which on a prefab preload at this type of price point, like it's impressive to have internal bracing.
It's a double.
And then it's also a double thick front baffle. So
it's a double thick bracing. And then there's the
porch as well, which has a brace in it as well.
See it right there.
Yep. And then one of the coolest features of these, I think,
entry-level box, guys.
Yeah. And one of the coolest features of this enclosure, I think, is the fact that this little panel pops out. It comes in a ultra suede. It's wrapped in a gray ultra suede, but you can pop it out. The back of it is not wrapped. It's birch plywood. And so you can rewrap it with whatever material you want, drop it in there. The woofer holds it in, and now you've customized it. You can personalize it to whatever, the vehicle, the customer's vibe, whatever, make it match their style.
So the nice thing is that you're just cutting it to here. You're not wrapping it around the side.
Yep. And because it's sunk in, it's countersunk, you don't see the edges or the sides.
Or if you don't want it at all.
Well, I feel if you don't want it, now you have a template that you can make your own.
Yep.
That you can do whatever you want.
Yep.
If you go into the website, in my laptop, you can see that they have an idea of a multicolor.
Yeah, some different examples of what people could do.
Right.
Yeah. Like that top one to me screams GTI.
Yeah.
Right? Like Jordan's GTI. Like that's what her seats look like down the middle.
I thought it was. I was like, oh, so they're gonna sell a GTI cover.
I mean, I think it would actually be kind of cool if we sold some of those inserts, which
but
one day. But then inevitably it'll not be the right color.
Yeah.
So
and this
you
way,
can create your own.
This way you can hit the. I would say go to Joann's Fabrics, but not anymore.
Michael's now maybe.
Or some of the WalMarts. Maybe.
Yeah.
Either way,
get some fabric that matches and some spray glue. Or
you order that seat kit with all the crappy stuff on it. That looks really neat.
Yeah.
And you just
cut it out and there you go. Yeah. And then you can call it custom. And then these enclosures, call it custom. And then these enclosures do have the nutserts in them too. So it's not just drywall screws rammed into MDF. It does actually have the inserts.
The double baffle here.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the back mount.
Yes. Again, for like
ones with the teeth.
For like a basic prefab preload box, it's got some cool stuff built into it, Yeah. And we even went as far as keeping our tradition alive of using blue and black for audio control for the speaker wire.
Yeah.
Because I hate that clear wire with the red stripe.
No, even the jumper, because this is a dual voice coil.
Yep.
So even the jumper, which I put back here because we'd already taken the box apart.
Yep.
Is not clear and ugly.
Yeah, and it's like nice quality wire. It's decent gauge and it's good stuff.
Tinned ends.
Yeah, like it's done
and
right.
Wrapped the wire in foam.
Yep.
So that it doesn't
vibrate
when you lift it up and it doesn't go. It doesn't go.
Yeah, exactly. So those are available in an 8, 10, or a 12. They're all singles, single woofers. We do have plans to do a dual version later, but for right now they're singles. And that is your Epic X12 woofer that comes in there.
So that's that plate that they.
Yeah, that bump back plate.
Yeah.
And the only difference from this woofer to the one that you would buy off the shelf is just the rubber boot. We don't use a cheaper woofer or a different woofer. It is our standard Epic X D2. So that's the other kind of cool thing is all of these enclosures come wired to 1 ohm because the Epic 500 sub amp is 500 watts at 1 ohm. So it's a perfect match.
What it says in the back of the
Epic series. Epic X12.
No. On the rubber right there.
Oh,
You see? Right
yeah, right there.
Yeah, do not deep fry or saute. So,
Always, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to get to.
Yeah, right
hard
up
to
there
do,
at the
but
top.
it's
You can
right
kind of
there.
see it. Have to really zoom in.
So what I like about, I love paper pulp cones that are like super. I can't remember.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
It's like an unpressed raw pulp paper or whatever.
There was somebody who did this a long time ago, and the reason for it, why they don't press it out the water, they just let it air dry or heat dry or whatever it was, is because all of that actually makes it more rigid.
It's they're like stiffening ribs, basically. Yeah.
So just by making it ugly,
right. To me, this brings back the nostalgia factor to me, because like I always think of like early Rockford woofers or some of those that had that same style of cone on the back, and I remember looking at those as a teenager. But
stitch cone,
double stitch cone, high roll foam surround. Like again, for the price point, really hard to beat, and it's a good sounding woofer. Like it's not just loud. What's that?
Do they make grills for these?
They do not.
Okay.
However, the spike grills do fit pretty well.
Oh, fantastic.
So, yep. So if they're already an audio controlled dealer or whatever, we do sell those grills separately as like a warranty part. They're not retail packaged, but we do have them. So
that makes sense because it comes with those.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, weird.
So
cool.
Yeah.
So to recap, you can make this anyway. You know what they need. You know what he needs to do now.
What's
they
that?
just need to have this as a SVG file that you can download.
There you go.
So I can just cut my own on the laser or CNC it, or
I mean, you could always trace that.
Okay, so yes, it's 10 minutes worth of math.
Yeah.
Or a click drop.
Okay,
go.
fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Just trying to save some time here.
Yeah, I get that.
You know.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, affordable price point, good sounding, good looking, some cool features. Hard to argue with.
So these are definitely not cosmetically modified spikes. No, these are 100%
totally different woofer.
Totally different woofer.
Yeah. So basically, we make 3 woofers right now, which is Space, Spike, and Epic X. Space,
different baskets.
Yeah,
everything.
Space is your thin woofer, single voice coil, 600 watt power handling, 10s and 12s. Spike is your high output, a little bit more SQ woofer, higher power handling as well, in an 8, 10, or 12. And those are 700 or 750 RMS on the 10 and 12. Single voice coil come with the grill. And then the Epic X woofers are the least expensive, but still a great, just everyday, street beater, ground pounder, street bass.
There's always that guy that's going to ask that question, like, do you memorize these numbers?
What, like the X Max?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm the trainer, but I do not memorize the X Max of every woofer.
Yeah.
But it is
audiocontrol.com.
Yeah, it is on the website. Or you can on the website and click on the owner's manual, and we do have like every spec imaginable in the manual. So,
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Tried.
So Gerardo.
Look at that.
Yeah, I signed his Epicenters in Houston. So that's awesome.
That guy.
Yeah, I've signed a hat for him, and I was at the SSR show in Houston, and he brings 3 Epicenters in a backpack.
Really?
2 Epicenter.
He's actually been here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 2 Epicenter.
I'm giving him a hard time.
2 Epicenter billets and 1 Epicenter Mexico edition or something along those lines. And he's like, I brought a pen. I want you to sign it. And I always feel so goofy because like I'm not a celebrity, right? Like
Matthew.
So I'm not the Jeff Smith or anything.
No,
I mean, come on. I don't have a T-shirt, so
sorry.
Well, nobody has a T-shirt.
I don't even have a T-shirt.
Oh, come on.
And I made the Jeff Smith shirt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody has.
It's like Brian has a shirt and Jeff has a shirt.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And nobody buys the Brian shirt.
Oh, poor Brian.
No, we don't really market it that way. It's just because Brian is crazy. And, we made him a take it to 11 shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big boy.
So subwoofers are great, but you have to have something to power the subwoofers. And up until this point, we had a 5.
Yeah, 500.
Take a sip. Take a sip, man. I don't need parch, Matthew.
Yeah, so in the Epic line, you've got a 500, a 750, a 1,000, a 1,500, and a 2,000.
Okay, so as if that wasn't enough, because you can't just use 2 2000s.
Strapped. Yeah.
Whatever.
Good. But,
I mean,
yeah.
sounds kind of weird. We're just gonna leave that one alone.
It's 2 power wires. It's 2 grounds.
Look,
it's-
well,
I look at it as
It's funny you mentioned that, Fernando.
okay.
Because
yeah. So as we all know, I have an affinity for oversized amplifiers, and yet I can never get them. Although I do have quite a collection. Nothing fantastic, but finally a 4K that looks like it should be a 4K and not a 200 watt little thing.
yeah. And actually, like, it's big, but for a 4,000, it's not that big.
No,
like
it's not.
comparing it to a whatever this is, iPhone 14, like
Yeah.
it's what 6-7 iPhones wide.
Yeah,
if you
it's
go
probably
that way.
not that much longer than the 2000.
No, it's the 2000's about
Is it?
yay big.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
no,
it's another
I
5
was
6
gonna say,
inches, but
You want me to grab it?
it's a beast. Oh, Dean's dying on me.
No,
But yeah, one of the big things on the Epic 4000 is obviously it's a ton of power, but I think the biggest thing that we have with this one is dual 1-aught or dual 0-gauge power and ground inputs.
Do you have to run?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes. Literally page 2 of the owner's manual for this thing.
All right, so here's
2000.
the 2000.
And there's the 4000.
Okay, so yeah, it's almost double
Almost
the
double
size,
the size.
which
yeah.
makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
I feel better now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And I-
double the power though.
Right?
Well, that
makes sense. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It makes sense.
Yeah.
So, and also vented back piece.
Yep.
So this not a vented back piece.
Yep.
Vented. So if you're going to be putting this in, here you go. Definitely want to put it on risers.
And so with the 4000, the page 2 of the owner's manual is literally nothing but big, bold bullet points about how you really do need dual 1-aught power and ground. Only use high quality OFC cable. Do not install this if you don't have a high output
Wait,
alternator.
OFC cable.
Like-
Whoa.
What
You
is
can put it
that
with
thing
some
that you're
8-gauge
talking about?
CCA.
I mean, it's just got 4 inputs. So
Yeah.
You're going to get really that picky?
Yes.
So
it-
sad.
We just want to be careful and make sure that the people that buy this know what they're doing and have the electrical system to support it. What I don't want is guys buying it, throwing it in a 98 Honda Civic with a factory alternator and 20-year-old battery, and then being like, oh, this thing sucks. It doesn't put out any power. Well, you got to feed it power to make power, right? So
it's funny. I was watching this video once by, we'll call him PJ. Okay. You guys can figure out. And he was like, hey guys, listen, if it's a Southern accent, if it has 2 0-gauge on it, you use 2 0-gauge. Stop sending my amplifiers back. They're going, we can tell.
yeah, we know.
We know you blew it up
Yeah.
because you didn't
Yeah.
run proper power. If it has 3 inputs on it, that's 6 wires. That's not a distribution block.
Right.
Okay. That's not putting like 1 back going off to 3 to fill the holes. You got, it's like it draws that current.
Yeah.
I think, okay, so the funny part is, so I know there's going to be one guy
Mhm.
that just pulls it out of the box and sees this little tiny fuse over
Yep.
here. It goes,
1 amp fuse.
dude, this is bull crap.
Yeah.
This is all fake.
Yeah.
This is horse pucky. So why is that 1 amp fuse there?
So
Matthew?
every Epic amp has a separate little plug on the side called the Epicenter link. That
You
fuse is in fact for the Epicenter link, which supplies power, ground, and remote turn on to your connected Epicenter. The cable comes tech flexed and heat shrunk. It already has the right connectors on it. It's ready to go.
For those of you that are going, why is it so long?
Yeah.
Or it's not long enough. It's because on this end, we have a 3-pin Phoenix connector
Yep.
that we can cut and lengthen or shorten and do whatever we want to.
Yep.
At this end, we have a 4-pin Molex connector
Plugs
that
right
just
into
goes
there.
right into here. And so the really cool thing about this, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's keep going.
So what I love about this though is I can't tell you how many times I've seen Epicenters installed, and they take these power, ground, and remote wires and they just jam them in here
yeah.
and then put their wires in on top and cinch them down. Now, don't get me wrong, we've all done it, right? It's not the worst thing in the world,
No.
but it's unfused. It's not the cleanest thing. It's
Well,
not
can be
technically
fused.
right. I mean, it could be, but most people don't. It's not correct, right?
Stupid.
So this at least makes it clean, easy,
I mean,
and it's somewhat dummy
The
proof.
fact that you fused this.
Yes, I know.
It's like, how bad you have to be. You know how
I know.
dumb you have to be. Sorry for the guy that did it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's the guy that puts this.
Yep,
Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
Why my fuse blow?
So you'll notice all Epic amps only have that little micro fuse for the Epicenter link because none of the Epic amps, no matter what power size, have fusing. They have smart auto reset instead.
That's not to say don't use fuses.
Correct.
Especially if you're running more than one amplifier.
We still always recommend fusing. The owner's manuals very clearly state that they should be fused. But basically what they do is instead of what would normally pop a fuse, these amps go under protect. And unlike most protect circuits where you'd have to cycle the key or turn off the radio, these ones continually try to reset themselves until the problem is solved. So it's pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Altitude amps have that feature as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figured as much.
Yeah.
I mean, they're, okay. So on this end,
Tiffany style RCAs on this model. It's the only Epic model with those RCAs.
Hi, I'm Tiffany.
Which people seem to just love. You know, people fawn over those Tiffany style RCAs. I know, but you know, people love those.
What type of screws did they have?
These are Allen.
Yeah, they're all Allen.
Straight Allens. They're not at an angle.
What's interesting about this one, or what's different about it? Not interesting, but it's the only Epic mono that is not strappable. So all the Epic monos, even the 500 is strappable. Yes, you can strap two 500s and make them into a 1000.
Okay.
But you cannot strap the 4000. It's the only one that you can't do it. So, but yeah,
that's a funny question. It says, hey Matt, what is the chances of an Epic three-way component?
Actually, not that far off. Like an Epic three-way component in the way most people are thinking, where it would be a 6.5 and a 3 and a tweet, and it would be, you know, when I think three-way component, I think sound quality.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't
that'd
be that.
altitude. Yeah.
It would be a pro audio style 6.5 or 6x9, and we obviously already have the tweeters. I could see us though doing a 3.5 or 4 in the Epic line, probably a 4 in the Epic line, and then then you could have a three-way set
or an 8.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, so which we already have the 8.
You have the 8?
Yeah, we have Epic Pro 8.
So an 8, a 4, and a tweet.
Yeah,
it would be a three-way loud system.
Yeah.
So basically, at 500 hertz, this thing would kill it.
Yeah.
From 5 to 5,000, it'd just be like
Well, you got a chance to hear the Epic truck.
Dude, trust me, it was insanity.
Yeah,
that's why I was like, wait a minute, there are 8s.
But not only that, like
dude,
to me,
did you get when he like cranked? Did you feel your body get sucked into the seat?
Yeah,
dude, that was weird.
I've
never
weird.
had. It's always been out of the car,
right,
into the car.
Yeah.
It's never been like as the bass would go, you just be like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I can't sucking you in. What is going on?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's like I need a punch out button.
I know.
And Gary's sitting there going,
he's just giggling. Yeah, I know. I demoed that thing like between Gary and I. We basically demoed it all day, every day.
Yeah,
it was fun though.
Yeah.
I don't know if did you talk about that on the show already?
We talked about it a little bit with Jordan yesterday.
Okay.
You gave the demo.
Yeah.
So what the song we were trying to figure out was because he played 2 classic rock songs.
Yep.
Which is Epicenter, like I've always said, that's Epicenter music.
Yeah.
And then he played the one rap song,
which came from me.
We couldn't remember what rap song it was.
I can tell you what it is.
Oh, I know you can.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm actually the one that showed Gary that song the day before SEMA started.
Because he goes to me, he goes, you know, I've heard this song a bunch of times. I never thought it would need an Epicenter.
Right.
Listen to this. I'm like, where have you been?
Yeah.
How did you miss the 90s, bro? Like,
and actually,
we all know.
It's like a recent song, though.
I know, but what I'm saying is we all know that that was Pink Floyd. No.
It's called Again by P-Lo, E40, and La Russell. That song. But that song absolutely
What's the name of the song?
Slams
Again
in that truck.
Okay, again.
Like,
yeah, it did.
Holy cow.
And then he just rails on the Epicenter.
Yes,
And the whole thing
it's
just
so good.
Explodes.
But did Jordan give you the rundown, like the gear list on that thing?
So we kind of touched on it a little bit. So
really quick.
Yeah, you know it all.
18 12s in the bed.
So 18 Epic 12s.
Yep. Epic X 12s. 3 Epic X 10s in the center console. And then there's 4 Epic X 8s in the far back in like the little stunt wall area.
Yeah.
There are 84 drivers total between speakers, subs, and tweeters. 24 amplifiers, 33,600 watts RMS. And it gets nasty.
Did they have batteries?
Yeah, it has 4 of the biggest Stinger Marine batteries that we offer in the bed on the sides of the enclosure.
Right, and then it plugs into the wall.
Yeah.
So we have 4 amps.
Does it have a big charger, or is it just like
it has 2 power supplies in it?
Okay.
Yeah. So it takes multiple.
Yeah, because I mean, you literally tucked stuff everywhere. Like there was it's like,
None.
oh, there's an inch. An amp can
Yep.
go there.
Yeah, I mean, it was, just the top dash was 2 6.5s and a tweeter in the center channel. And then 6.5s and tweeters in the corners of the dash.
Those were cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
In a 19 to 23 Silverado to fit 6.5s in the center or in the corners was very cool. And then the front doors was
JT did a really nice job.
dual 8s, dual 6s, and dual tweeters or something
It
along
was
those
a
lines.
lot.
It was a lot.
And then you had it all up underneath the seat.
Under the back seats, 4 8-inch drivers. Above your head was 4 6 6.5s. I mean, it was nuts.
Did you ever visit the shop while was he doing it?
No, I was in California right as it was getting finished, but I was there to do the pre-SEMA photo shoot with our marketing team. And I was going to go out there and either try to help or do something, but like the photo shoot ran till after midnight and I was driving back to Arizona the next day. So it's
How long did it
late.
take?
So I think they
2
built
months,
that
he said
truck
2 months.
in about 2 months. And
And it was all the way up to the last minute.
oh, I mean,
There was 12 guys working on it in the last minute, and they bribed.
it started with like 2 or 3 guys, and then it ends up with 12 guys at the last minute.
and they bribed the guy like, hey, could you stay?
Yeah, the transporter shows up, and they're still finishing trim typical SEMA stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Still finishing
100%.
trim panels, and they're like, hey, we'll pay extra. Can you just hang out? I think he waited for 6 or 8 hours while they finished it up.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little. Just hang out for a minute.
We only need like.
Oh yeah, by the way, this thing weighs 10,000 pounds now. Can you put this on your truck? But no, it turned out really good. It was clean
fantastic.
and loud. And what I loved about that is traditionally pro audio is not my forte. It's not my general world of expertise.
In it?
4 DM8.
Oh, 4 DM8.
So 40 DSP channels. Gary started tuning it at like 5 p.m. on whatever it was, Monday night, and was there till 4 a.m. Tuesday morning to get it somewhat tuned, ready for the show. And of course, he still wanted to keep going and do more. But
and then he broke
a ACR 3 or ACR 4 in there that I had to replace. But yeah, no, it was cool. What I liked about that though is it gets pro audio loud, but unlike most of those types of demo cars, you could close all the doors, roll up the windows, you could play any type of music, and it sounded good. Like it wasn't your typical, oh, you have to open the doors and stand back 50 feet or it sounds like trash. Like it sounded genuinely pretty good inside. It wasn't
because you had audio guys designing an SPL car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that you could shut the doors off.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun build. So, and it still did some hair tricks and all that stuff, but it also plays music and does it well.
Do you guys have any pictures of the truck
I have
on
a ton.
the website?
There are some on the website, and then
probably gonna be a slow burn.
Yeah, I've got a bunch on my phone and stuff too. But we did a SEMA, like a separate SEMA landing page just for all the builds that were at SEMA. And I think there's a bunch of images on there. So
Just people that they
I'll try to comment on this later for people that want to see it. I'll comment with some photos or links to a website or something so people can check it out.
And before we hang up on this one, it does come with a bass knob. It is the ACR E, which is epic.
It
has the standard phone mount that all the audio controls
still in all metal housing. The knob is a little bit different, and it is different from an ACR 1, 2, 3, or 4. So they are not interchangeable. But the cable is the same. So if they were changing from an LC amp to an Epic amp or something, you could leave the cable ran and just swap the knob and the amp.
Well, that is fantastic. Ooh, moving right along. Oh,
yeah. Speaking of the Epicenter link and what it plugs into.
So that's pretty.
All right. So talking about the Epicenter, look at that perfect moment.
Jeep Grand Cherokee stock radio, Pack Amp Pro. Okay, DM810 to Audison 4-channel, Audison mono. Then the Epicenter help, or should I keep tuning? Low end missing. My first DSP. Do you want to answer that first?
You always need an Epicenter.
That's a great answer. What a fantastic answer.
You always have to have Epicenters or God.
You're God.
Here's the thing.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, yes, you need an Epicenter. Gotta have an Epicenter. Okay, so earlier this year,
excuse me.
You released the Epicenter Micro Pro.
Yes.
Go ahead and move that for me.
Yep.
The Epicenter Micro Pro, which is an upgrade from the Epicenter Micro.
Yep.
Because it added
a true line driver.
Yeah. So now we have gain input, gain output.
With maximized lights on both.
These are high level.
High level and low level.
So they have load resistors built into them.
Mm-hmm.
You have RCA in, you have RCA out, speaker in, speaker out. It is a
speaker in.
Yeah, speaker in. Sorry, speaker in. Yeah. It is a 4-pin plug.
Yep.
And the reason it is a 4-pin plug, and this is a 3-pin plug. So, and they unscrew, so you can change the plugs if you want. But the reason why this, and also Matthew's little trick is if you put it in properly, you can still plug the 3-pin into this and it will work fine.
Yep.
The reason why this has 4 is because this has a remote out.
Correct.
So because it is a high level to low level, you need that remote out to go and turn on your other equipment.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're
So if you're using this to turn the whole system on,
yeah,
you'll want to rewire it to the 4-pin.
Yes.
If you have a reliable turn-on source and you're going to wire it to the amplifier already,
Yes.
and you are going to use this, then just use the 3-pin that's attached, plug it in, and you're good to go.
Right. So this is cool because it is a high level and low level input. However, you might not need that, but you want the cool, which this carries over the ACR4.
Yep.
And what is so amazing over the ACR4 as opposed to just the regular Epicenter knob?
Yeah, so the ACR4 is a dual concentric knob. So you can see it's got 2 knobs there. The outer ring is your Epicenter effect, and the inner knob is overall sub-level. So unlike a traditional concert series Epicenter where you had to put in a Epicenter knob for effect control and then a sub-bass knob for your amp, now you just put in an ACR4 and it kills 2 birds with 1 stone, which is awesome.
And so everybody, as soon as you came out with that, was, hey,
I want an ACR4 for everything.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, sorry, bro.
Sorry, got to have an Epicenter Micro. But now it comes with the Micro Pro, and now the Epicenter Pro. So the big question usually is, well, what makes this different, right? What is different from the classic concert series, and what's different from the Micro Pro to the Micro? So big differences. They both got a line driver. That's the first thing. So compared to a Micro and a concert series to the Micro Pro and the Pro is they both got a line driver, because it was always a concern. If you had a Micro, and yes, it had high level inputs, but if you fed in a really weak factory signal,
it sucked.
Yeah, if you got an F350 flatbed work truck, which has 5 watts per channel or whatever, you didn't get much out. Okay,
Right.
So now you can drive that up a little bit and get what you want out of it. Same thing with this though. If you had a concert series and you had a cheap singled in that had a 1-volt RCA, the Epicenter could only do so much. It can't add that much to the signal. Now you have a real line driver circuit, again, with maximized indicators and all that. And the Epicenter Pro now comes with the ACR4. So anybody that doesn't need the high level inputs of this, likes the style and feel of the classic concert series Epicenter, can get a Pro. Now you get the updated controller, and there's a couple other cool things.
So before we go into the couple other cool things, let's say I have an old concert.
Yep.
And I'm like, I want the Pro because 1, I want the line driver. 2, I want the knob.
Yep.
Those are probably backwards. I want the knob. Damn with the world. I want the knob.
Yeah.
Do I have to run a new cable?
Nope. Swap the product, swap the knob, and you're done.
Okay.
Connectors are the same, plugs are the same, cables are the same, everything's the same.
Basically same locations.
Yep.
Everything is good.
You're really fast, easy swap.
That 3-pin plug.
Yep.
So you can plug it right into an Epic
amp.
Yeah. You're done with it. All right. Next feature.
Yeah. So with this now, first things first, you'll notice switches are on top. So the classic Epicenter.
Yeah, why did you have to go muck up my cover, man? I like taking it apart.
Oh, do you?
No.
Yeah. With the concert series, in most older legacy audio control products, you took off the screws, you take the whole thing apart.
Yes, it's great to take things apart.
Yeah, we love people.
Make sure it's plugged in while you're taking it apart. And don't drop the screws. Drop the screws.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strip wires over the top.
Yeah, make sure it's not only plugged in, but turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
God, yes. Yeah, we got to do active change it.
Yeah.
Oh, better or worse.
Yeah, better hot swap those plugs.
Yeah.
So now all your switches are exposed, a lot faster and easier. And then on top of that, the one thing about a concert series Epicenter that bothered some people,
everybody,
was that it had a PFM, right? Which is basically a subsonic filter.
So here's a funny one. So PFM stands for
perfect frequency match. or performance frequency match, depending on what year of owner's manual.
So there was a video where I actually called it that, and this guy just lit me up, going, "Oh, you had to make up something for audio control." And I was like, "Dude,
it's in the manual.
Call them.
It's been in the manual since 1983 or whatever."
Dude, it's literally what it's called.
How
I mean,
funny.
you guys are stupid. That guy,
not
the rest of you guys are
great.
Great bad. Yeah, I was like, dude, seriously? Like, and he's like, "Oh, you made that up," and I'm like, "Well, what did you think it stood for?"
Right?
I mean, it's like the GTO.
Yeah,
great turn on, really.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
yeah,
GFA.
Yeah,
you figure it out. It's got an F in it. Everyone knows what that means. Anyways, so no, RFL.
So now, instead of taking off the top cover, you've got exposed switches. But on top of that, the PFM. So PFM, for those that don't know, it was our subsonic filter. Every Epicenter ever made has always had one.
And the reason for it is very sound.
It is.
Leave it on.
Like we built that in to save people from themselves. And I'm willing to bet that if we were able to find out how many woofers it's saved from people blowing up on these, it's got to be in the hundreds of thousands.
Run for president.
So, right?
Yes. Totally run for president.
But
PFM is saved. The amount of people I've saved. The amount of woofers I've saved with our PFM filter.
Okay.
I'm picturing a cartoon now.
Yeah,
a little Epicenter running for president. Anyway,
yeah.
So, the PFM inside, though, was a chip. And it was a little header chip with a bunch of pins on it. And you could pull that out. And back in the day, you could call up audio control and order hey, I don't want the 33 hertz PFM that they have always come with.
Yeah, I want the 10.
I want the 15 was the lowest.
Yeah, 15, yeah.
But people would say, well, I want to just disable it. Right, I have a wall of woofers and 20,000 watts, and I want to do hair tricks at 5 hertz. Okay, cool. I don't want a PFM. So there was no way to disable it.
Oh, we'd still sell the 15 and just scratch at the top.
Right.
Yeah, here you go. This one's a bypass.
You can't bypass it. You couldn't not put the chip in. You couldn't, you could build your own, but there was no way to easily bypass it.
Yeah.
So in the Epicenter Micro, that was the first time we ever gave people the ability to bypass. And so it was either on at 24 hertz or off. Well, then people say, yeah, I want a little bit more, choice than that, right? So on the Micro Pro, it has 24 hertz Epicenter Micro, 15 hertz, the lowest you could ever get in a concert series, or off.
Yeah.
And in the Epicenter Pro here, same thing. Down here at the end here, you have either on or off, and it is set at 24. So I believe it says 24. Yeah. I'm reading it upside down.
No, that's okay.
Yeah. So so now they can bypass PFM. And again, PFM or subsonic in all the owner's manuals, there's a whole section that calls it out that's like, you better know what you're doing. This is not for the faint of heart. You better have the right gear and setup.
If you're the guy that wants to do 20 hertz all day long, you have 18 in the back that does from 30 to 0. Yeah. Then great.
Go for it.
Yeah.
If you have $200 12s in a prefab box with 500 watts, this is not for you.
My suggestion would be just try it with it on.
Yeah.
And go, oh, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I wonder what to do for you.
No. Yeah. And then you smoke a woofer.
Yeah. You're like, oh, man.
You guys wrong.
Yeah.
GPO stands for Pontiac.
Yes, it does.
And Christian is right. You can make that little PFM chip for anybody that has a classic Epicenter. We still have the PDF on our website of how to build your own if you want to get the resistors and do that. But to each their own.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
So that's some cool updates on the new Epicenter Pro.
So this is high level only.
Low level only.
That's what I said. So no load resistors or any of the stuff like that.
Correct.
So this is old school, big guy.
Yeah, and when you look at the switches here too, you'll notice there is no turn on mode selection because it's low level only. So you
remote in, that's
turn on, and that's why also price wise this is a little less expensive than the Micro Pro because this adds your high level inputs, your turn on modes, your load resistors, all that good stuff.
Fantastic.
So yeah.
Does it light up blue?
It does not.
What color is it? Does it still do orange?
This one is maybe we did change this one to blue. I didn't
I don't even remember.
Check.
Yeah,
so
it's okay.
Yeah. Actually,
it lights up orange.
Yeah, it is orange. It is orange. We did keep it classic on that one. It is orange. Yep. I was thinking of the
right here on the box.
The billet, which somebody mentioned in the comments. The billet is white.
We're not supposed to talk about the billet.
Oh, well, I mean,
I'm just saying we're not supposed to talk about the billet.
Okay, well, I'm not supposed to talk about Fight Club either, but
we're not going to talk about Fight Club.
No,
might blow up the city.
I should have brought my billet with me so I could show it off.
We're not supposed to talk about billet. I've been instructed to not talk about billet. So we are not to talk about billet. Anyways, I'm joking. No, I'm not. Okay. There you go. Those are 3 new big products coming out. Now, it is December. And I know what you're thinking. Wow, we've had new products all year long. It has been a great year for new products. And then you'd be like, so next year, 2026, we won't have to see Matthew. What fun would that be, right? No. 2026 is going to be a big year.
Yes, it is.
A big year. Let's get through the first quarter, kind of go from there.
Yep.
But there is a ton of new products coming out. And you can probably guess some of them, but we're not going to let you. And some of them you'll just be like, whoa.
Yes.
That might be 2027, though.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, there is a bunch of new products on the horizon to come out. So, yes, if you're an audio control fan, have no fear. You'll have stuff to buy all year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check out the billet.
I did see a question on there too that I could answer really quick.
Go ahead,
So there's somebody asked earlier about some of the cool audio control swag that's on the website right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is not for sale. You can only get it by buying audio control product.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
makes sense.
giveaways for, you spend $100, you get this, $200, you get that. Now, will we eventually offer it as swag and buy? Maybe. But as of right now,
I'm not holding my breath.
I wouldn't. It is only for giveaway stuff as it is. So
Yeah, gotta buy merch.
And yeah, Bobby asked if the load resistors are for high level input only. Yes, they are.
Yeah, it's the only time you'll need load resistors.
Yep.
We're gonna save the Epic Big 4 for another night.
Yep.
Because that's a lot to unload.
And I would love to dyno the Epic 4K, but is your guys' setup able to do a dyno on a 4K?
We could probably figure it out.
Yeah,
We've
maybe
done
we'll
it
save
before.
that for another night.
Yeah.
So I think we're
Yeah,
running
there
out of
won't be
time.
anything live.
No.
No.
In case everything just goes up in smoke.
We've
and
had that happen.
power supply blows
Yeah,
up.
we-
and- so- Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. So no,
That's why I brought it up.
Yeah, we won't be doing that live.
Yeah.
But
no,
anyways,
So
but that's it. If you'd like to know more or possibly pick up some of this stuff, audiocontrol.com is the place to go to check out all these new cool things. There you go. Thank you, Fernando. That's it. How's your end of the year looking?
looking good. This is my last travel trip for the year. So
Okay.
come out here to Florida, come to headquarters, go to the new marketing hive thing, and yeah, spend some time in the office, do some training, and then head back home and spend Christmas in the desert.
Yeah, was it exciting? Yeah, and then it all starts over again in January.
Yep. But like you said, we do have some really cool stuff coming in.
Yeah.
26. Some of the comments are hinting at it, and lots of things that people aren't hinting at. So
Yeah, they can all they want.
Yeah.
It's knowing and not knowing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're going to bring the truck to Master Tech Expo.
that is the plan.
So if you guys are planning, if anyone out there is planning to go to Master Tech Expo and would like to see the Epic truck,
You want to
get a demo. Yeah.
you want to hear it, not see it. I mean, you could see it, but yeah, if you want to hear it, it will
It's
be
an
at Master
experience.
Tech Expo.
I haven't heard it though.
You didn't get to hear it?
No,
Oh,
He
man.
went. I was busy, but
Ah.
now.
Yes. I wasn't.
Sorry, I was working.
Yeah.
I was just like
Yeah, he's just
running
dinking around. Yeah. Typical Dean stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I think the impressive part about that truck too is 1812s is going to be loud, no matter what.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But when people find out that there's only 500 watts per woofer after they get a demo, they're like blown away that 500 watts of woofer can do that. It's like, you must not have been around for very long because
Well, no, it's got to be 10,000.
right, because everybody's got to have 10,000 watts on every sub these days. So
that's why they can't sit in it. Anyway, so if anyone's out there going to be going to Master Tech Expo, we'll be there. It'll be fun. You guys are going to play a big role. You guys are going to be clean wiring it up with us.
Yep.
So pretty excited about that.
yeah, I'm very excited about that.
All right, guys, that's it for tonight. Make sure to tune in Monday. We're going to have our good friend John Myers on, and then your friend and mine, Mr. Chris Brinkley, is going to be here next week also.
Yeah, I love John too. John's a good friend.
Yeah, so we'll have
We've got a star-studded lineup. Dean.
we have a star-studded lineup. Started with Jordan, got Matthew. We're going to have John. We're going to have Brinkley. So much.
Yeah.
And then we'll have nobody for like 6 months. So anyways, that's what we got coming up. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back Friday morning with the news. And of course, Saturday, we'll take all your questions that you haven't been able to ask for the last 2 weeks. So we'll just pop them all in one shot. You guys have a great night. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you later next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.